Okay, hey everybody, thanks for stopping in. This will be the beginning of a series of videos regarding navigation. And I'd like to start off basically with the compass. And we're going to be just working with this type of compass is called the Orienteering Compass. And this is the most common for people using in the backcountry. There are some with a mirror on the back side of it. Those are basically ranger type compasses, orienteering ranger. We're not going to deal with those. We're going to deal with these ones here. Okay, so everybody's on the same page. I want to discuss basically the common parts and things on a compass. First of all, we'll start right here. This is basically our magnetic needle. Second of all, these lines inside the dial here, these are basically meridian lines, and these can be rotated to align with these lines here you see on the map. So so just remember that these lines here work with these lines here on your map. Second of all, we got our direction of travel, which are some of these lines here. Some of them have one in the middle. Then we have our scale, which is on the sides. And then a lot of them have a magnifying, and of course, there's a lot of fine detail on a map, and as you can see there, it allows for magnification. Could be handy. Okay, and then we have also our rotating dial, which is this part. Okay, so everybody's on the same page here. Okay, now let's get back to the scale, which our scale here, I use millimeters. I find it more precise than the metric. You can see the difference in measurements. And for our American friends out here, I'll give you a breakdown real quick here. We'll make it very easy. This is I'll just move this here. So when you work with millimeters, this is a 1 to 50,000 scale. So when you work in millimeters, you drop the 3 zeros in the back. So it says 1 to 50. So 1 millimeter will equal 50 meters. Okay? So if we're talking 1 centimeter, which is 10 millimeters, that would be 500 meters. Okay? Now, this would be 1,000 meters. And from here to here would be 1,500 meters. Now, if you guys want to know what a mile is, there's 1,600 meters. The real precise number is 1,609 meters for 1 mile. But we're going to round it off because we're talking very small distances. Usually when we navigate by compass and stuff, that the 9 meter ain't going to make a difference. So if you really want to round it off on a map, you go 1,600 is a mile. Okay? Okay guys, thanks for coming back here. I put a little sketch here on a white piece of paper. And I want to talk a little bit about declination. So, if you look on a map, on every map, you'll see these here. And these are important to know. And coming back to my sketch here, it's basically the difference between true north and magnetic north. So here we have true north, okay, this line here. And then you got your magnetic north here. So everywhere you go on the world, this will change. So, for example, in this location, it could be like this. But if you keep heading to the east, well, eventually you're going to have magnetic north and true north line up. You know, picture this a ball. Or an example is this. As you turn, magnetic north might be here. True north will be here. Magnetic north is here. But as you turn, they'll line up, and this would be basically 0 as they line up in the center. So in every map and everywhere you are on the planet, these deviations will occur. And in my area here, so in my area, if you look here, we have 8.5 degree declination on this map. So what you want to do is basically, you know, once you set your map, your compass, and I would recommend you get a compass that has the declination adjustment. They have a key in the little screw here. So in essence, what you want to do is make the adjustment. As you can see, this arrow here is not quite lined up with the north, and I'm basically replicating the same here. So here we are, we've got our magnetic north and our true north. And if we look at our compass here, the same applies here. So if we look, you know, if I bring this down, down to the point, you know, you can basically see here that these arrows, this declination is adjusted on this compass. So that's the first thing that's important that you do, is make those adjustments on your compass. You can just type in also on, you know, Google it, magnetic declination, and there's a few sites that you can put your postal code. It'll give you the declination in your area, or you can also just point or click on the map. It'll give you the declination of that area, and it changes year over year. So you're best to just check it on the web if you don't want to keep upgrading your maps. Sometimes they change on the, you know, from year to year. It's known to change, but if you go on the web, you can just correct that every year or two. You could check it, but it'll be very minute. So that's the first thing. You want to make sure you do that before you do any type of navigation in that area. Hey guys, in this exercise here, I'm going to go through basically how to find a bearing on a map to a destination you want to go to. So, for example, place the little X here on the spot on the map here. So let's just say that there's a road here, and we came and we parked here, and we decided, well, we're going to go hiking. And we want to do some bushwhacking, and we want to head to this lake. Let's say this little peninsula on the lake. So what I'm going to do is we're going to set up the map to find our bearing. So basically what I'm going to do is doesn't matter what edge. You can use this edge or this edge. Okay, so I'm going to place the beginning here, and this will be where I want to go to. So this is basically the track, or my my track that I want to accomplish. Now, in order to find your heading or your bearing, you can see here these lines on your map. They're everywhere. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to take these little lines in here. It could be these ones or these ones. And we're going to turn them so that they're parallel. I don't know if you guys could see that, but we have one right here. Right in here in our hourglass. In our window there. So you want to turn that, and it just so happens that I got lucky here. And the line is now lined perfectly with this. Now I just found my heading. So my heading right now is 60, 70, 76 degrees. So basically that's my heading to my destination. So once I get there, what you're going to want to do is to twist your compass like so. Make sure that the red is lined up inside the red arrow and the black is inside the black arrow. And once you're at your destination, you're going to be walking. You're going to be walking here. Sorry, I'm trying to make sure that's straight. Like that. You know what, guys? I'm on the ground here, and I think there might be nails in my. Oh yeah, there is. See that? I think there's nails in the plywood, but it doesn't matter because the same will apply here. You're gonna line these two up together, and you're gonna walk straight, making sure that these things. I'll just suspend it a bit. Oh wow, look at that, eh? You're gonna hold it like that, and you're gonna be walking like that. Okay. Okay. So now let's do another one. Let's do another one. Okay. So now we are here. Now let's say we want to go to here. No problem. We set ourselves up here. Make sure I got the lake. There's my lake. There's where I am at. And then we're going to twist so that these lines, there's a line right here. I'm going to line it up perfectly. And there it is. I don't know if you guys look real close here. I'll just slide it back here. You can see the line here. I'm going to twist it a bit more. And then I'm going to cover the line. And you can slide it as long as it's in your same track, or you're fine. Don't move it opposite. So this is basically where we are, and we want to go to that lake. So our heading, once we get there, will be (220 degrees). It will take us to this spot here. And again, I won't put it on the ground, but once you get to your destination, we're gonna do this in the field. So we're gonna go out in the field and do some of this. So basically, you would walk with this arrow inside the arrow of the compass there, as you can see there. I want to make sure these two line up, and the black one lines up. And then you would walk in this this, you would walk this bearing, keeping everything lined up. Okay, so that's how you determine your bearing, figuring it out on a map. All right, so we're going to be doing some, like I said, in the field, and we're going to do some more exercises. Basically, you know, if we're lost, let's say we're a little lost, we can find ourselves on a map by using your compass very easily. Okay, thanks for watching, and I'll be posting another one shortly. Thank you.